It was a cold January morning, and New York City was bustling with its usual rush. People hurried to work as life moved on under the towering skyscrapers. Near Central Park, a sleek black SUV came to an unexpected stop in the middle of traffic. Inside the vehicle, Donald Trump had his eyes fixed on something on the corner and told his driver to stop immediately. Sitting on the corner was a man in a worn-out military jacket. His face was tired, and he held a cardboard sign that read, "Veteran in need, please help." Trump stepped out of the car and walked directly toward the man. A few passers-by stopped, surprised by what they were witnessing. "Hello there, friend," Trump said as he knelt to the man's level. "What's your name?" The man looked up, startled but polite. "My name is Jack Turner," he replied. Trump glanced at the cardboard sign and then back at Jack. "Jack, this sign says veteran. Did you serve in the military?" Jack nodded, his eyes dropping to the ground. "Yes, sir. I was a Marine, but things haven't been the same since I came back." Trump's face grew serious for a moment. Then, with resolve in his voice, he said, "Jack, you won't be sitting here any longer. Let's get you out of this situation." He pulled out his phone and called one of his assistants. "I need a hotel room nearby for Jack. Make sure there's a doctor waiting for him as well," Trump instructed. The SUV then took Jack to a luxury hotel. When they arrived at the hotel, Jack was given a hot shower, clean clothes, and his first warm meal in a long time. Meanwhile, Trump continued making calls. He reached out to a rehabilitation center and some of his contacts to secure work opportunities for Jack. As Jack started to feel more comfortable, he looked at Trump and asked, "Mr. Trump, why are you doing this for me?" Trump smiled warmly and said, "Because someone should have done it a long time ago. You served this country, Jack. Now, it's time for this country to serve you." By the next morning, arrangements had been made for Jack to enter a rehabilitation center. Trump also covered the costs and ensured Jack had a job lined up after his recovery. Over the following weeks, Jack made remarkable progress, regaining both his physical and mental health. Jack's story quickly became a beacon of hope for many others. Trump's initiative didn't stop with Jack. The campaign he launched extended to helping hundreds of veterans who had faced similar struggles. Trump's personal investment and advocacy brought attention to the challenges veterans faced when returning to civilian life. The news of Jack's transformation spread widely, capturing the public's attention. Jack's recovery journey and Trump's involvement were highlighted across media outlets, inspiring countless individuals to step forward and contribute to the cause. Donations poured into the rehabilitation centers, and the campaign grew into a movement. 1 year later, Jack had completely turned his life around. He was invited as a guest speaker at an event for the veteran support campaign Trump had launched. Standing in front of a crowd, Jack said with conviction, "Donald Trump found me on the street and gave me my life back. I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for him." The crowd erupted into applause as Trump stepped onto the stage and embraced Jack. "Jack, you are a hero," Trump said. "Now, use this second chance to help others. Everyone deserves a second chance." In that moment, it wasn't just Jack's story that had changed. It was the beginning of hope for countless other veterans. Trump's campaign brought light to those who had been forgotten, and Jack vowed to pay forward the kindness he had received. Jack became a mentor to other veterans, sharing his story and guiding them on their paths to recovery. Over the years, Jack continued to honor the promise he made. He helped establish local veteran support groups, worked closely with rehabilitation programs, and advocated for better resources for those struggling after their service. His dedication not only brought tangible change, but also kept the spirit of Trump's initial act of kindness alive. Trump's campaign, now a nationwide initiative, provided housing, job training, and mental health support for thousands of veterans. The efforts inspired collaborations with other organizations, creating a ripple effect that impacted lives far beyond what anyone had imagined. As Jack stood in his small yet cozy apartment years later, looking at a framed photograph of his family and a medal from his time in the Marines, he thought back to that cold January morning. That one moment of compassion had changed everything. Jack smiled, knowing that his life had come full circle and that he had become the embodiment of the phrase Trump had once said to him, "Everyone deserves a second chance." Thank you for joining us for this heartfelt story. If this act of kindness inspired you, please give this video a like and share it with someone who needs a little hope today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more stories of compassion, courage, and inspiration. Hit the notification bell to never miss an update. Together, let's spread kindness and make the world a better place. Take care, and we'll see you in the next story.